I don't think any operator I talk to has as many salespeople as they want. So I don't think there's room today in the industry to see, the existing sales staffs that we have go anywhere. But I do think, talking to people, everyone is overwhelmed by, the task of demand coming back, and everybody, you said, I've talked to several operators who, I have a salesperson and I'm it. Right. And so, I think it's, figuring out how we can provide the best support possible to that process. When we have those complex trips that come through that require a ton of data entry, you have a 7-day trip with a long itinerary, I think people will be incredibly pleasantly surprised when they see how much work consumers are willing to do for you when you give them an easy process to interface with and use to enter all their stop information and enter all the details of their trip. And for, a long trip like that, I just think about every time I see one come through the system, how much time a salesperson would have spent going through all of those variations or adding all of those stops, or trying to deal with all the different things that, vehicle combinations or inflections that this customer wanted to see. And just like raising price is an opportunity, that can be unlocked through TBN, I think being more efficient is also being unlocked through this technology and freeing up salespeople to support our customers better. Customers don't value the fact that we have to enter all of the data into a system to generate a price. And so if we can automate that process and use kind of their leg power and their desire to get an instant response as leverage to help us with that data entry that can then be converted, directly where it needs to be into a booking and move it through the process seamlessly, then, we've saved so much time and efficiency. And, that takes pressure off the sales process too. There's so much that falls on salespeople right now, from sales, but also collecting payments and confirming trips and changing times and canceling trips and rebooking trips, and COVID happened and, oh, it's raining today. And, so taking that pressure off of them to, oh, by the way, you have to, handle this avalanche of quotes that may come in over the weekend while you're digging out of, customer service responses and things like that. It's just such a benefit to have a steady process flow where everything's right where you left it. It's, can be filtered, it can be searched, it can be organized, and it can be tracked. And that all has an immense amount of value towards a more efficient, less all over the place process that I think is good for everybody. It's good for business, but it's also good for the people who are involved in that process and how they can prioritize their activities and look for those opportunities where sales are the most likely.